welcome. I'm DDF Racer, and today is Wednesday, which means that it's time for some iRacing with AUSNZ SimRacing. Just a little bit of a disclaimer. Like the YouTube video title says, I am kind of running on empty.
Fellas, whoever's not in Discord chat before the event goes live in 10 minutes will be kicked from the server. Okay.
John Bradshaw laying down the law there in voice comms. We're already in the practice session, and nothing like some JB authority to kick off the stream and say welcome back. But no, I am running on empty. I am absolutely exhausted. I've only got a few hours sleep in me over the last few days because, well, she's here. My little baby daughter was born last Wednesday, just over a week ago actually. Mum and baby are at home, safe and sound. Everyone's doing really well, and she's beautiful. She's absolutely beautiful. Little Sydney Rose, the most beautiful little girl in the world that anyone could ever ask for. And I know all the dads out there will probably say, but my daughter's the cutest. Well, I'm a little bit biased, so you got to give me that one. But no, in all seriousness, George, great. It's going really good. Lots of nappies, lots of broken nights, lots of washing to do, so much poo. So much poo. No one tells you how much poo there's going to be. It's the thing that surprised me the most. So much poo. Anyway, that's kind of where I've been the last week. This is the first time I've actually been able to get back on the rig and do some driving since last week's race at Winton, the Super Sprint format, which was kind of a mixed bag. I won the first race and then proceeded to fail miserably in the second race. Kind of did an okay in the third race. But today we're at Summit Point. Now, I don't know if you saw on the intro, Summit Point, it's going to be a sprint format. You can probably see it on the bottom of the screen here. So, yes, that is what we're doing. 2 races today, sprint format. Race 1 is a 15-minute sprint, and then race 2 is a 35-minute reverse grid race. So if you cast your minds back to the opening round at Watkins Glen, then that's what we're going to be doing. It's the same format, so sprint. So you got your short first race, and then your reverse grid race 2. The points are interesting. The points are a little bit of a mixed bag. Let me just show you where we're up to. You can see on the top of the screen right now, oh, my chat hasn't kicked in for some reason. Let me see if I can bring that to life. Bear with me 1 second, guys. There we go. Is that working? We'll see as soon as people start typing in chat. Anyway, the championship standings are on the top of the screen. So anyone in silver is a pro driver, and anyone in AM is an amateur driver, even though that's a bit derogatory because everyone's pretty much a pro here, to be honest with you. Everyone's great, everyone knows what they're doing. It's just kind of a way to split the championship into 2 halves and give people more of a chance of getting some points, basically. I find myself second in the standings behind Stevo Kazimets, who is an absolute weapon in these Porsche Cup cars. And he is currently 0.8 of a second faster than anybody else in the practice session, and then the rest of us are all within 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, so bit of a class of his own here at the moment. Hey Raza, hello, how you doing? Hey Bucko. Oh Bucko, actually that reminds me. You guys may have seen it in chat, obviously not on the screen but on the side of the window.
Temperature's decreasing. It's now 41 Celsius.
There is a giveaway during today's stream. Bucko has very generously donated a 3-month iRacing membership for new iRacing members only. So if you want to be in with the chance of that, then type into the chat !code, and all of the names will be gathered into a hat, and I will draw the winner at random through Streamlabs at the end of race 2. So if you want to be in with the chance of winning an iRacing 3-month redeem code, !code, get on it. That's what you need to do. And again, big shout out to Bucko in chat, Bucko Versus, for donating that very generously. Good on yous. Yeah, so stick around to the end of the stream to keep an eye on that. And it's just to reiterate, it is for new members only. So if you've previously had iRacing, let me just fix my autofocus here. If you've previously had iRacing, if you're already a member, you can't use it, unfortunately. It is for new sign-ups only. Yeah, 3 months worth, so it's basically a free trial, courtesy of Bucko. So big shout out to Bucko in chat. Good on you, man. Thank you. Now there is a vote taking place, and that is over on this side of the screen, and that appears to be working as well. So if you think I'm going to bin it in today's race, Exclamation mark vote yes. Type it into chat right now. If you think I'm not going to bin it, if you think I'm going to get through the entire event without spinning, binning, crashing, or just doing something ridiculous, then exclamation mark vote no. But this is a very tricky circuit. This is a very tricky track, and it looks like chat has already binned it directly above me. I don't know why that hasn't kicked into life, so we should have to do without that. Streamlabs. Is Streamlabs actually here? Streamlabs is here, so the giveaway is working, and the code is working as well, I believe. Let me just do a refresh. Let me just make sure the code is working first. The names are being entered. Come on, Streamlabs. I'm just checking the tab on the side here.
5 minutes left.
It's thinking about it. Otherwise, I'll have to do a quick reset and come back to that, which doesn't give us much time because there's only 5 minutes left in the practice session. So, okay, the vote's working. No, there we go, yes, the giveaway is working. John Cavanagh, James Rose, Pete SimRacer, TDT Nimble, and JK Williams have all entered so far. No, the chat is... I don't know what's going on with the chat here. Very strange. I mean, the chat's working. The chat is actually physically there on the screen. Anyway, that's the least of my concern. I actually have pedal cam working today. So... You win somewhere and you lose somewhere else. So I'm going to give up with chat. Right, so what else are we looking at here? We've got the championship standings. I've given you the info on the race. I've given you the info on me. I think that's about it, really. Time to go and do some driving, I guess. So that's currently on track there. Now, I want to show you something real quick. I don't know if you can see that there. There we go. There's a small addition to my car. Where are we? Maybe you can see it there, but let me just bring it in. Bring it in. Maybe you can see it. I've had a slight livery change since the previous race. Where's my cursor gone? There it is. It's the funny thing about using VR here. You see that? You see that, guys? I got myself a baby on board sticker because I am just... yeah. I'm just a dork like that. Anyway, right, let's go and do this. Let's go and get back on with this. And again, thank you so much to everybody for tuning in. It is absolutely fantastic to have you here. Hope you enjoyed today's race and today's stream. Like I say, I can't guarantee the quality of my driving because I am absolutely exhausted. I'm running on very little sleep. Feels like I'm stepping in for an enduro. So, yeah. In the middle of the night in European time or something. Anyway, headset on. Let's bring it over to iRacing view. Reset the view. Let's get the practice out on track. There we go. Got.
You ever get flicked off through that second last corner and you end up through the trees and you go back in the pit?
There's traffic behind. Take care rejoining.
Oh yeah, you get Cincinnati.
I'll give you an idea of Summit Point Raceway very quickly.
And got back out and got 7.
Heavy braking into turn 1. Someone's just gone and yeeted it into the fence up ahead. This is really the only real overtaking opportunity on the track. You've got to be so gentle on the power. It's a curved acceleration zone, very bumpy, and this corner is a nightmare. Gradual brake, tip it in, wait for it, the rear just wants to spin round in the middle because the track kind of divots. And then this is another curved braking zone. You got to just bleed the speed, keep it to the right, brake it in a straight line, get it down to second, trail through the apex, wait, get it over to the left as quickly as possible, keep it tight, just patience, swing it out to the left and then lift off, you get the car nosed in, keep it to the right again, and then keep it to the left again, just bleed off the speed, and then back on the throttle, but not that much, because that will bin it. So that's a perfect example of what not to do. But that doesn't count for the bin vote.
Temperature's rising. It's now 43 Celsius.
Oh, potato. It's thermalito, of course. Obvious answer. And this is the final corner. You're going to be tucking it in at 4th gear. I'm going to run it out as wide as possible. And this is the run. You need to get the last corner nailed, because this is the run onto the main straight and the only real overtaking opportunity. So, brake around about the 4 cones. And don't lock it up. It's a tricky one. It is a tricky one. But this back section of the track, you have to sacrifice every corner to turn in for the next one.
Sector 1 is 0.34 off the pace.
It's not like a turn-in apex and then you're on the exit. It's like I'd love to swing it out left for maximum speed there, but that's not going to work because then I'd be offline for this one. And I'd love to keep it to the right-hand side to get the acceleration, but I have to be over here to the left. And then this is one of the only corners you can really swing it out, but then you've got to get off again. You need to keep it to the right because you're immediately going to be turning left, but you can't swing out to the right because you're immediately turning that way again. It's just the middle sector is compromise after compromise after compromise. And the pit entry...
That's the end of the session. E3.
The pit entry is over there. I'm not going to see that because it just quit me back. Anyway, let's put the voice comms back on.
Well, boys, good luck for quality.
Good luck.
Yeah,
Good luck all.
everyone.
Good luck all.
Yep, good luck.
Okay, let's take some fuel out for quali. I'm going to put it at
Andy.
half tank.
Thanks, Rusty. You too, mate.
I'm going to put it at 20 litres. Because
Where's the love?
in this car,
Oh, sorry.
a full
And
tank...
Fryboy.
Well, we're running 40% fuel limit in this, by the way, so you can only ever put 44 litres in it. But it's... It seems to handle so much better on a heavier tank. So basically that fuel cap as well means that even though it's a 35-minute in race 2, you're going to have to make a pit stop. A splash and dash, but you're still going to have to make a pit stop. Anyway, qualifying is here. There is 10 minutes in quali, and you only get 3 laps. So I am going to do an outlap, get the tyres up, and then
Levo's dropped.
basically...
Should be able to get back in.
Yeah.
Oh, Steve-O! The pace setter's gone! He's
Qualifying from
disconnected.
the back.
Oh no, Steve-O. He's just thinking of race 2, reverse grid strats. Anyway.
Well, he
let's go.
can think again. I'm in this one.
That's Steve and go. Alright then, 3 laps, 10 minutes, that's all we get.
You still there, Steve-O?
You're all clear. Stay behind the line. All right, Dan. We've got 8
Oh,
minutes
that
to
might
set
have
a
dropped
lap.
out.
Yeah, we might have a power outage or something.
So,
Yes, misses go down from netball.
I'm going to mute the comms.
It's a basketball game.
No, that's a great idea though, Potato. There is a warm-up session before the race, so I can use that.
Oh, he does.
Thank you for the reminder. So, nice and gently does it here. Do not want to spin and get any excess heat in these tyres on the outlap here, because then I'll be carrying that for my 3 laps. And then I'm going to mute comms. I'm going to do a quiet lap to get a banker on the board.
Yeah, no, you've dropped out. Yeah, you've dropped out. So,
Dramas for the championship leader, Steve-O Kazimets. Some kind of dropout, whether it's his internet or his iRacing connection. He is not here. Right then, comms are getting muted. Remind me to turn them back on for the race. Volume up, here we go. Enjoy the Porsche Cup at Summit Point in iRacing. Let's get a banker lap on the board. If I can get into the 1-minute 9s, I'll be happy with that. Here we go.
Track temperature's rising. It's now 46 Celsius.
Okay, let's try another one. Very hot track temp right now. What kind of lap time's this? 110.3.
110.35.
I know there's definitely a few corners where I dropped a few tenths. That 109 is possible.
The guy behind has just done it at 110.
Remember, there's only 3 laps on offer. You only get 3 chances here. That's better. Steve-O's back. Excellent. Another few tenths. Oh, big wiggle on the rear then.
Some fuel remaining.
Still up though. It's not going to be a 109, but it's going to be close. Last lap. Maximum concentration.
You're currently 0.5 quicker than second. You've just done a 110.07.
Oh, no, that's going wide. Oh, never mind.
Track limits there.
Alright, let's bring the comms back on. The reason I've put half a tank in it, Potato, is because this car is incredibly nervous on low fuel. It kind of calms down when the tyres are worn a little bit and you don't have as much grip. But because of the bumps here, the car just jumps all over the place. Let me practice a pit entry while I'm here. So the extra fuel actually saves you time, because I find myself correcting too much. I just can't be smooth on low fuel. And I know a lot of the other people said that in chat as well before the stream on the practice session.
What's your speed?
And that's the pit entry. That's the end of it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Into the pit box. So that is that. That's quality. That is provisional pole, but I want to see if Steve-O gets back into it. Now let's get my fuel ready. So add, I think it was 10 litres I need to add for the second race. No tyre change. And fast repair will be enabled in the race. Okay. I'm actually running lowest rear ride height possible, Potato. The options are very limited in this Porsche Cup car in iRacing. There's not much you can do in terms of car setup, and this is as far as I've got, basically. So currently, provisionally on pole. Let me just bring up the results there. Let's see, Steve-O's here, Lockie's here. Lockie hasn't set a lap in quali yet. JB, down in 9th, I think, by the looks of that. Wow. Lockie's definitely got a lot of pace here, by the way. He's looking pretty speedy. But he just hasn't seemed to put the lap together at the moment. We got 2 minutes left in quali. Let's see how we go. I reckon Steve-O's going to come back into the session and stick it on pole. That's his style. But just to remind you guys, here are the championship standings at the moment. You can see the points up on top there. That is where we stand. If you want to be in with the chance of winning a 3-month iRacing membership, for new members only, type into the chat !code, and if you do enjoy today's racing, then don't forget to leave the stream a like, say hi in chat, and subscribe, because I try and do these every Wednesday. I don't get to do much racing at the moment because my life is busy changing nappies and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot more to it than changing nappies, but all my fellow dads out there, which feels very weird to say, all my fellow dads out there will know what I mean. Time just seems to evaporate, so yeah, so this is my life now. But this is one of the few things I am as committed to as possible, because I've started it. This is the 4th round out of 12, and I want to try and see it through. So that's that. And just to remind you of today's race format again, first race is going to be 15 minutes sprint, as Steve-O goes and puts in a 109.4, knocks it on pole position. Good on you, Steve-O. That was a close call getting disconnected and then reconnecting it then. Lockie's on the board with a 111.0.
109.80.
Actually, no, he's gone and done a 109.8. That was his practice time I was looking
Hey,
at.
JB,
Yeah.
I've got a black flag for cutting the course.
Yeah, who that?
Steve Cowling. Come off with the hairpin.
Yeah.
Casually rejoined.
There you go.
Thanks, man.
Good on you, JB.
You've only got like 27 seconds to go. But
Nah,
it might
that's right.
qualify you, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at. So yeah, first race 15 minutes, second race 35-minute reverse
Just remember,
grid.
race 2's a reverse grid, so
Yep.
plenty of opportunity.
Yeah.
And again,
Don't
thank
know if
you,
I'll be- I don't know if
everybody.
I'll be around for race 2, Richard, but we'll see.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Great to have you here. Bit of an unexpected stream. I wasn't sure if I was going to make this one, so massive shout out to Mrs. DDS
Session
for
P2.
giving me a few hours
Glad
off
you
to
got
come and do
back
this.
and got a lap in, Steve.
Yeah.
Well, a small part of me is glad, most of me.
Yeah.
Nah, good lap. All right, so race
Yeah.
1, 15 minutes. Remember, race 2 is a reverse grid. Double points for race 2. I mistakenly didn't cap the fuel, so don't put any more than 44 litres in. Let's just be fair to each other, because that's what the rules would normally be. Other than that, yeah, no Hail Mary sends like usual. Wait for the opportunities, and remember that race 2, 35 minutes reverse grid, so ruin it for somebody else. You're both in the same boat, I suppose. So let's just race clean, race fair, learn a little bit perhaps from Winton last week. There were some interesting moments there, so let's try and just race as clean as we can and have fun.
Oh shit. 44's next race, isn't it? Not this race.
Yeah, it wouldn't matter. It doesn't really
Okay.
matter too much.
All right, then, here we go.
Yeah.
15 minutes.
44 in for this
Richard's
race,
done the
just to
driver
give it more
briefing.
weight on the front.
Let's
If anybody else
give it a
wants
crack.
to do that too.
Yeah, I just sat down and I heard 44 and I went, oh shit, yeah, 44. So
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Good
Grid
luck,
it up.
everybody.
Second position.
Good luck all.
Good luck, all.
Good luck, all.
Good luck and have fun.
The track temp is
All right.
44. The air temp is 29 Celsius. 15 minutes. Okay, Dan, be ready. Green, green, green.
Decent start. Steve-O's got a better one, though. He's on the inside going into turn 1. We've got Andy and Richard in behind. Thanks, John. Cut back to the inside as quickly as possible. Get the drive out. Cover off that line. I'm not going to have Steve-O on pace, but if he makes a mistake, I just want to be in that position to capitalise, you know? Cold tyres, take it nice and easy. Nice and easy. Wait for the car to come up to 10. Steve-O having a bit of a defensive line on the inside there. Bit wide from myself. Didn't get that line right. Bit of wobble on the rear, tuck it in. It's the first time actually following a car in anger, so it'd be interesting to see what the slipstream is like in these things. Whoa, big wiggle! Exclamation mark, big wiggle. And that's one lap complete, still in second. Nice and easy into turn 1. Remember, cold brakes, cold tyres. Oh, looks like there's a bit of a kerfuffle behind. Third and fourth coming together by the looks of it. Oh! Wow!
right to the back.
No, I'm there because I had a big spin.
Oh, good. That makes me feel better.
A bit of rear lock in there. Move that bias forward a bit.
Same as usual. Yeah, that's my fault. I saw the doors open.
Come on, coming through. Fucking hell.
Come on. Yeah, there's a huge wiggle on the rear. I think the rear right caught the brakes or something then. It just had a massive code brown underpants moment. And that effectively puts me 3 seconds off the lead now. Not only 3 seconds off the lead, incredibly nervous of the rear of this car. It's a bit lively.
The leader's just done it.
Hey, Nick the Silver. Hey, Remix.
And last lap was at 111.
Come on, tyres,
4.6.
get up there.
Sector
Come
2
on,
is
tyres.
1.1 seconds off the pace.
Nice and steady. Nice and steady. Like I said, Steve-O is not my race today. He is just a weapon in this car. Oh, Richard almost lost it behind as well. It's all about keeping it nice and mistake-free. Calming it down. Not being so adventurous on that throttle, waiting for the car to settle over the bumps and then gradually feeding the power back in. So many corners, you got to be patient on the apex here. Steve-O is already smashing out 1 minute 10.1s, 109.8s even.
The lap time was at 110.74. That's your quickest lap in this session. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 42 Celsius.
Track temp's going down, so that should help the tyres a little bit at least. It's nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it. Richard is getting a bit closer behind though. I'm going to be mindful of that. This car is so fun to drive, but incredibly nervous and incredibly stressful, and I'm sure you can probably see through my inputs. I'm not sure if pedal cam's working. Can I get a shout out for pedal cam and chat if it's here? I didn't check before. I had it working before the stream. Whether it's died or not since then, we'll have to wait and find out. Thanks again, Remix. Yeah, Steve-O just blitzing this one.
Just done 109.72.
Wow,
Last lap was at
he's a full second faster.
That's your quickest lap. 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes.
Oh, excellent. We've got pedal cam again today. Good stuff. I actually can't remember what socks I'm wearing. Hopefully they're not too distasteful. So much concentration. Sock cam, that's the one, Velocity. Not pedal cam, it's sock cam, because you can't really see the pedals that much. Or at least I'm being consistent. No socks next time, Mark. Oh, my feet stick to the pedals then. I don't like driving barefoot, I've tried it.
That's your quickest.
Hate it. I also tried driving with shoes as well, and I hate the lack of feel. Anyway, we're nearly at the halfway point of the race.
Okay, Dan, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
Colin. Not yet, anyway. That's only on Saturdays, mate. Got a good drive out of that one. Little blip on the throttle just to delay the turn in. There we go, we're another half a tenth up. Yeah, consistent lap times, that's for sure, but just Steve-O's just going into the distance.
That lap was a 1:10.60. Good lap. That's your quickest today.
No point pushing too hard. I am doing this at about 90% here at the moment. I don't want to bin it. There's nothing to risk right now. You know, I'm not going to gain any positions. The only positions the only way I'm going in this race is backwards is basically what I'm trying to say. So I want to try and avoid that happening. And don't forget, race 2, 35 minutes sprint reverse grid. That's coming up straight after this. That's where the action really starts. I'll be fighting through from the back, hopefully, if I can maintain the second position. See how long it takes Steve to get past me. Probably one corner, I'd say. Oh yeah, Nick the Silver, the baby was born last Wednesday morning. I'm a week-old dad now.
Your lap time was 1:10.46. That's your fastest lap today.
Car definitely feels much better on high fuel.
They must have been a bit close there, Lockie.
Richard's hanging in though. Richard's not far behind. Less than a second. You could probably smell the nappies by now. Oh, Richard. To that I apologise, Richard. Sorry you could smell nappies, mate. It's not me. There we go. It's actually the first lap of this race that isn't going to be faster than the last one. 5 minutes to go though.
Was 1:10.58. Alright, Dan. Lap times are pretty consistent.
I'm going to have to start getting on the defensive soon, no doubt. Sydney Rose, Nick. That's what we decided to go with in the end.
Don't be pressured. Keep your exits.
Sydney Rose, Finney.
5 minutes to go. You're looking good for a podium.
Yeah, Richard is very close in behind. Wow. Got a lot of pressure here. Trying to keep eyes forward instead of looking in the mirror. Oh, bouncy, bouncy. Get the drive out. I am better in that corner than Richard though, which gives me a tiny bit of breathing space. Because if he can nail the final corner and get the run onto me on the straight, then he's got me because he's in the slipstream. Only 0.6 of a second back now. And again, this is another slower lap than my previous. Tyres are starting to go off just a bit.
10.74.
Nice and gently does it. Path of least resistance, which in this case is the least bumpy path. Hey Aidan, welcome to the stream, sir. Hope you're keeping well. That blue Porsche in the mirror getting bigger and bigger. That's Richard putting the pressure on. And we got some traffic up ahead here. Keep an eye out for that. Yeah, I've definitely got a much better run through that corner than Richard, getting a 10th on him here and there. Oh, missed my braking point then. Oh, he's going to have the run on me, surely. He's only 0.3 back. I'm going to try and tuck in behind Steve.
That lap time was 1:10.77. Sector 2 is 0.32 off the pace.
Go right through here. Go left, sorry, through here.
Cheers. Thanks, Steve.
Thanks, mate.
Gently does it. Get the drive out, wait to put the power down. The rear just always wants to step out there. Massive pressure from Richard. Oh, he's gone wide. Just went in a bit too deep. We're still in third gear.
Okay, Dan, don't let this guy distract you. The track temps increasing. It's now.
There we go. Got the run. 6/10. 2 minutes to go. 2 laps to go. Steve-O's gone. Steve-O the alien is so far up the road.
2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
10 seconds now. Master Renderer, I still do race in Race Room, but I just haven't
7-0.
had the opportunity recently. Just with time being very limited. I do want to get back into Tuesday Thunder though when I next get a chance, but at the moment I can only really do 1 stream a week if I'm lucky.
Go left up through here.
Oh, missed that apex. That's going to be wide. That's on the dirt. Oh, Richard's 2 tenths back. He's gonna think about it.
Fine.
I'm just going to defend the inside there. Had to defend the inside.
Sorry,
Had
Brad,
to.
come past.
Had to defend the inside. There's no way I was keeping to the right then, because he would have got me for sure, Richard. He would have capitalised on that. Get the power down. Oh, 4 tenths behind. Coming up on the last lap now. Oh, stuffed it. Stuffed it.
Go left, Mark.
Gonna park the car down the middle. Is Richard gonna go in for the slipstream? Gonna move it back over to the left again.
We'll be on the podium. That was 1:11.00.
Gently does it. Gently does it. 3 tenths. Last lap. This is my weakest corner now. If Richard gets the run here, he's going to get me. 3 tenths. He's on the gravel though. Oh, I thought he was going for the move then. I thought he was going to send it up the inside to give him a bit of courtesy room, which is not what I should be doing. He's probably taking that as the opportunity to go past. 3 corners to go. Power down, there we go. 3 tenths behind.
5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
Oh, just managed to hold on. Woo! That was pressure. That was a lot of pressure. Oh, ho, ho. Oh boy.
Well done, Dan. Great drive. That's a podium.
Well, you made me sweat there, Richard.
There's just no room. It's just
Good
no
race.
room.
Good racing, Richard. Good racing, mate. Oh, man. Oh,
I thought
wow.
about sending it once or twice, but nah, it's just not worth it. Especially coming into that, what is it? Turn 1, 2, 3, turn 4, 5, 6, that little section there. Not worth it.
No, I could see you're a lot faster. A lot faster coming into, I think, that sharp left where it starts to get wiggly. I just covered the inside just to be safe on that second to last lap. Oh.
Do that, mate. Wouldn't do that to you. Might do it to other people, but wouldn't do it to you.
Doubt.
Good racing.
Awesome win, Steve-O.
Yeah, nice
Thanks,
work,
mate.
Steve. You just disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job, mate.
Anyone know anything about repairing a Fanatec flappy pedal?
Oh, no. Why did you break one, did you?
It's gone loose all of a sudden.
Oh.
What's
No.
what deal?
Thanks, Colin. Thanks, Mastra. Thanks, Levente. Mark.
No.
5-minute
So,
warm-up,
don't
guys,
go
so
anywhere.
Get a drink or have a cigarette or do what you want to do.
Oh,
Have you
don't
got
go
a
anywhere.
spare
Flappy
Fanatec
pedals.
wheels?
We've got
or
a
no.
35-minute race coming up, which is going to be reverse grid. So I'm going to be starting second from last. And maximum fuel allowed is 44. because that is the tank size. We are limited to this. So I'm just going to recheck my numbers just to be safe. So we got 35 minutes times by... There we go. There we go. 35 minutes times by 60 seconds gives us 2,100 seconds. Lap times, let's say 1 minute 10. Because that's what Steve-O's going to be averaging, so that's 70 seconds. So we're going to be doing 30 laps. Say 31 to be safe. Now 31 times 1.76 is 54.5 litres. So that's being conservative. So 44, we're going to need about, I'd say, 12 litres.
Next, I've got some small Allen keys.
I'm going to put 12 litres in at the stop just to be sure.
You get a small Allen key, you can probably just tighten everything
let me
back
just go into the warm-up. And
but yeah, it's probably not
let's have a
activating the micro switch, and that's why when you
let me make sure.
down on it the last
Thank you, James.
it's actually fine.
It wasn't that exciting in terms of on-track action, overtaking, that kind of stuff, but
it just needs that.
trying to keep hold of this thing in one piece. Trying to look after the car, you know? Put 13 in. Yeah, trying to keep the car in one piece, trying to look after the car, trying to not bin it, whilst also fending off Richard. Whew, that was tense. Anyway, fuel is good. So we got 13 litres in. Thanks, John! Yeah, James, you've definitely got a point, man. This is going to get very busy. So I believe... actually, I'm going to take this opportunity to do a practice start.
Decent race, boys. I don't know if there's too many incidents in that, but it looked half-blown from...
I'm going to do a practice start and a practice pit entry.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything pretty good.
Someone recovered without putting their brakes on about the second lap, which made them very hard to avoid, but it's alright.
Let's do a practice pit entry then, because we're going to have to pit in this race.
Hey, you made it back in time.
I realise I'm still running the replay overlay here without the telemetry.
Oh really? Not from audio?
No, the server. Yeah. I don't know if can you get back in the race?
There we go.
Get back in anytime.
Yeah, well let me...
We've still got like 2 minutes or something.
Practice pit entry. So 12 litres needed. So once the tank gets down to about 32 litres,
Yeah, I mean,
say 30 litres just to be safe,
yeah, it was a close one.
then pit stop is welcome.
Just spear into the back.
So there's two ways to do this. You can either run the tank dry and basically drive off with minimum weight at all times and leave your pit stop as late as possible. Or, if you get stuck in traffic because of the reverse grid, you can't get past someone, you can make an early pit stop.
Just like I said at the beginning of race one, guys, just don't bring 44.
Watch your speed limit in the pits. Box in.
And get out of the queue. Early pit stop and get out of the queue. We'll see how we go.
Box now.
Yeah, we will find you and we will kill you.
Well, you'll be disqualified from the results.
Thank you, Potato.
Well, if you got to save about 7 odd litres, I think.
At least, I think it's about 10 litres.
Yeah, it could be.
Thank you, Steve-O. Thank you, mate.
You got to pit for fuel.
Oh shit.
Yes, 44 litres is the maximum you can have to start.
How do you set your fuel?
In the chassis.
Oh right.
Simulation. Hello, Lebanon.
Litres, everybody.
Yeah.
Hello back from Brisbane, where it's currently 8:34 p.m.
Won't disqualify you.
So
Well,
we're
you
just
probably
waiting
should
for the
have
warm-up
practiced
session to
pit
finish
stops.
right now, which is going to happen now.
There's some races we don't
And then
need
race
to.
2,
Oh,
so
well,
if
do
you hadn't
actually, 'cause there's
already
a,
caught this, 35-minute reverse grid race. I finished the first race in second, so I'm going to start second last. Pit stop is required.
Cal, and you back in?
I am, mate.
Yeah, cool.
Mass surrender,
Make
just a
sure
lot of
you don't
practice,
have
I
any more
guess.
than 44 litres.
Just a lot of practice, mate.
Guys.
Everybody.
Well, 10 litres gets you.
Probably. Your critical lap's going to be around about lap 6, 7, somewhere around there. That's as early you can. That's the earliest you can pit is about lap 7.
Okay. Right then, let's grid up and do this. Gonna have to get some overtaking
Good luck,
elbows out.
everybody. Remember, this is a reverse grid, and we've got a lot more time, so let's be safe. Work our way through the pack safely.
You're us slow blokes.
Yes, yes, please.
Good luck, all.
Yes,
we go.
good luck.
Good luck.
Let's grid up. Let's do this.
Oh, somebody dropped out.
They can always.
35 minutes.
Yeah.
The track temp is 44. The air temp is 29 Celsius. Here we go. Be ready. Go, go, go.
Oh.
Oh,
Bit of dog's breakfast up here.
oh, that was close.
Everyone's backing down.
Car right.
Someone got on the grass. Oh, someone's gone.
Got a bit too much rear bias on there.
Still there. Clear right. You're clear.
Around the outside.
Clear right.
Here we go. Clear on the right. Oh, it's a bit twitchy on the rear there as well.
Well done.
Got the run on JB here, but we haven't really got the run.
On your left. Hold your line. Clear left. Left side. Hold your line. Clear to the left. Oops.
There we go. Made up a few spots there. Cold tyres, wait for it. Alright, the fuel hasn't saved.
Ouch.
Got people all over the place up here. We still got Steve-O behind us though. That's the important thing. Made up a hell of a lot of spots on that first lap. Excellent. Alright, people are going to be braking early into turn 1, just be careful. Caution, caution, get them up the inside. Whoa, big oversteer. Up to 5th now, 4th even. That's Lockie up ahead of us. Man's got pace, by the way. Lockie is a speedy guy.
Oh, fuck!
Oh no! Someone binned it up ahead of us.
That was a beauty.
Bit of an opposite lock correction for the guy up ahead then in the silver car. I'm not sure who that was, didn't catch the name. And now they're gone. Oh, a bit wide there. Bit wide indeed. Copy paste Colin man overboard indeed.
Is there a pit window?
Oh, Lockie's wobbling.
About 4 or 5 laps on it.
My only chance here to win this one is
Well, you can pit now.
wait for Steve-O to get stuck in traffic behind. Mark Hallowell couldn't lead in the race. Although if you notice the names next to people in the relative bar in the bottom right, anyone with a P at the start of the name is a pro driver or pro classification.
This is looking good. P3. The leader's just done it. 111.75.
And anyone without a P
111.
Left side.
means they're in AM classification, so they score separate points. So technically,
Good pass. Well done.
technically, I am leading the race right now in my class. Although Lockie's got the run behind, is he going to make the move? Surely not, Lockie. Nice and gently does it. Gently does it. Mark Hallowell in the lead of the overall race there, but as the lead AM driver, this isn't technically for position. I'm saying technically a lot these laps. Technically, I'm sorry.
Stick to the plan. Don't be intimidated here.
Oh, the rear tyres have got a bit of heat in them, that's for sure. Nice and easy does it, closing up on Mark Hallowell here. Strike while the iron's hot. 8/10 back.
The leader has just done a 111.48. Great driving. Keep it up. P2. Fastest lap. You've just done a 110.64.
Lockie was in a bit hot behind me then. He's run wide. So this is Mark Hallowell, leader of the AM class. We had a little coming together in race 2 in Winton last week, so I want to try and
You're gaining on this guy.
avoid that if we can.
138. Alright, down. We'll need to pit for fuel 30 minutes into the race.
Easy does it. Oh, Mark's going wide. Oh, Mark's going wide then. the drive out.
Sorry.
I didn't want to stand behind him then. Up into the lead of the race. There we go.
You're now in the lead. That lap was a 1:11.53.
On your left.
Oh, not here, Lockie. Not here, man.
Line. Keep it steady. Clear to the left.
Woo! Give him all the space in the world then. That is a hell of a corner to do single file, never mind. Too wide. Great racing, Lockie. Good job for us to both go through there. Right, okay. Next lap round, I'm putting the audio up. It's going to be an audio lap. It's going to be a quiet lap. I need to concentrate. I need to pull a gap because I've got the pace on this guy. I've got the pace on this guy, and this is just letting everyone else close up behind, so... Headphones on, volume up, enjoy the sound of a Porsche. At Summit Point. It's going to get feisty with Lockie, though.
On your right.
Is he going to go for the move? Is he going to outbrake himself? Probably. Let's go.
Clear to the right. Right side. Still there. Clear right.
That was
Block pass.
4.8. Sector 1 is...
Quiet lap aborted. Quiet lap aborted.
2 is...
Great racing. Here we go. Let's get him.
3 is 2/10 off the pace.
He's wide.
Right side. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear right. Car right.
Oh, he's running me out of track.
Clear to the right.
Nice paint scheme. By the way, Lockie, that paint scheme is by Max Eru, my first ever teammate in online racing.
It's entertaining.
In the Zancho SimSport team back in L Factor 2, like 3 years ago. Guy can do some mean paint schemes.
Save that, Steve-o.
Yeah, Lockie with the block pass there. He's gone a bit Verstappen on me. Now Clint's behind me. This isn't for position. This is different classes.
1:12.36.
Lockie and Clint aren't my race. I'm in the Pro class, he's in the AM class, but this is awesome stuff. But JB and Steve-o are closing. They're using this to their advantage. Oh, went in a bit deep there. Great racing. Great racing. Focus time. Okay, maybe now is the quiet lap. Yep, now it's going to be the quiet lap. Okay, let's try again. Headphones on, volume up. We got a race on our hands here.
That lap time was 1:10.90. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
Alright, quiet lap completed. We got the run here. I'm going to dummy him.
That Lap time was 110.73. Sector 2 is 0.27.
He's not going deep, he's not falling for my trick there. I'm just going to remind him that I'm there. If this starts costing me time...
Speed, got massive front damage.
Oh, Steve-O with damage.
Yeah, you'll get fast through there.
Lucky running wide. I'm considering the early pit to just get out of this fight and overcut him. So I reckon I've got the pace. I reckon we're slowing each other down here. But then if I leave him, he might speed up. Unless Clint gets stuck into it as well.
You're losing time here, man. We need to pass it.
And if I keep harrowing Lockie here, I could put him under pressure. I could force him into a mistake. Oh, he's wide! He's wide! There we go!
We're away.
Right, quiet lap. Let's pull away.
Nicely done. Nichols is closing in. The gap is now 0.33. You're leading. That lap was at 110.94.
Pull away. Another quiet lap.
Use all the track. Force them to find the gap.
There we go. I think I pulled out a slipstream. I think I've got him out of slipstream range now. That's good. Fuel is still ready to go in as well.
Setting the pace. Your lap time was 110.56.
Lockie and Clint are fighting behind as well. Aidan Millwood, you are correct, sir. You know me far too well. Right then, let's build as much of a gap as possible while everyone is stuck behind. I think JB and Richard have both gone for the early pit stop here. It's going to be close. I know Richard's got the pace on me. I know JB probably has as well. Steve-O definitely has, but oh, now Steve-O's behind me now. Steve-O's got Lockie here. But Steve-O said he's got massive front damage. Oh, hit the curb, pushed it wide. Oh, it's tense and tense and tense.
You've just done a 111.06.
Got someone off in the gravel up there. Oh! Steve-O's catching up so quickly.
I've got to take off the pit limiter.
My fight isn't with Steve-O. He's got me on pace. If I start losing time, that's going to cost me in other areas. So I don't need to lose any time with Steve-O. Shall I do the early pit stop? No, maybe next lap. Oh, that's wide there. Yeah, Steve-O's got the run. Is he going to try it? Maybe. Maybe I can defend him. He said he's got no speed. But as soon as he makes a pit stop with his fast repair, he'll get that fixed. No damage on this car, although Steve-O did run wide there.
Okay, Dan, don't let this guy distract you.
I'm trying not to, but he is the resident alien in this series, Mr. Spotter. Doing my best.
That's 20 minutes to go.
Oh, too wide, locked it.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel. You're in the lead.
He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
Right side.
Yeah, no point fighting this.
Keep it steady.
Although he doesn't have the straight line speed to get me.
Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear right. Far right. Clear right.
That lap was at 111.
Far right. Hold your line.
Yeah, no point fighting him here. You take that, Steve-O.
Clear to the right.
Sector 2 is 0.47 off the pace.
That's not my fight.
Get away.
Alright, pit stop time. Pit stop time. Hey, Tony! Mr. Pepperoni, welcome. Oh no, it's Tony R, not Tony Pepperoni. Too many Tonys. I see Steve-O's keeping a much tighter line there. That does seem to be working well for him. Clint's not dropped off too much either. I'm too far behind Steve-O to make that slipstream work. There we go. Okay.
72 kilometers per hour. 2, 1. Box now.
That came up quick. Alright, let's get the fuel in. Right. What are the gaps? JB's coming.
Watch your mirrors, there's a car approaching.
JB's coming behind. Scotty's got me, but I don't think Scotty's pitted yet, or maybe he has.
P5, the gap to Foster ahead is increasing. It's now 3.5 seconds.
Right, so we come out of the pits ahead of JB, who has already made his pit stop. Richard's dropped back a bit. We're behind Scotty. I'm not sure if he has pitted, though. I know that Steve-O's definitely not pitted. So be careful on these tyres. Get them back up to temp again.
That's half distance. Fuel levels are fine.
Fuel's good till the end. Perfect. Halfway through the race. This is now Steve-O in the lead of the race, depending on when he comes into the pits. And how long his pit stop takes, whether he's going to cut it as tight as I have on fuel. Okay, that's Scotty into the pits up ahead. That answers that question. This gets us a spot back up again. Mark Hallowell up the road, Clint up the road, Steve up the road. I know they all haven't pitted.
Awesome stuff, mate. Keep it coming. P4. Your last lap time was at 112.21.
Oh, that's Mark off. Mark's off. Careful on the rejoin there. Give him some space on the left just in case. He keeps it on the grass. He's probably doing his best to get it back on the track, but iRacing grass is notoriously slippy. Not quite as bad as AMS2 mine, but it is quite hard to recover from a spin. And then the tyres are dirty, so yeah. Right then. So much fun. Honestly, this car is just epic. Epic to drive. And thank you to Anthony for reminding me in chat, by the way. There is actually a giveaway happening right now. I was very kindly, or very generous of Bucko Versus. If he's still there in chat, thank you again, Bucko. He's given me a iRacing redeem code for 3 months membership. For new members only, though, so if you've never tried iRacing before, this could be a perfect chance. So if you want to be in with the chance of winning that,
last lap was at 110.66.
type into the chat !code. And then we'll have one winner at the end of this race. I'll pick that out on Streamlabs.
15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go.
So just keeping an eye out for that gap to Steve-O.
The leader is pitting now.
Okay, Steve-O's in the pits, this is it. Right, I don't think I'm going to get him because I was too far behind coming into the pits. Unless he's had a few shocking laps, he's still going to come out in P1, but you never know. So keep an eye on that relative. The bottom right of the screen for Steven Kazimets. He'll be fueling up, putting the tyres on now. That's him. There he is. We closed up a bit. Yeah, Claudia, all you have to do is type into chat !mark code. And then the winner will be picked at random after the race. Although bear in mind, it does only work for people who've never tried iRacing before. It's a new membership code only, so you can't use it to renew your membership, unfortunately. But if you've always wanted to give iRacing a go, if you like the looks of this, and you thought, oh, I'll give it a crack, this could be the perfect opportunity. 3 months.
Oh.
Whoa, whoa! Big wiggle. Tyres are definitely starting to go now.
1.5.
The rears are going to be hot too, which is going to make it even more squirrely. Whew! Let's calm it down, Dan. My only hope now is if Steve-O has some kind of problem with traffic or gets a mistake on the cards. Because we've dropped Lockie behind. Lockie's fallen back a bit there. Hoping to keep it bin free and 0x until the end. Because I know I've definitely not got Steve-O on pace. Thanks John, thanks Tony. Not quite sure how I saved that. Once this Porsche 992 starts to go, it's very tricky to save. Can I get some underpants in chat, please? But I'm not going to give up. You never know. Maybe Steve-O could have a wobble. He's been known to make mistakes before, even though he is absolutely lightning fast alien pace. Everybody makes mistakes. That's one of the good things about racing against humans as opposed to AI. You've got that unknown factor. You can put people under pressure. Master Arenda. Right, I'm going to go for another quiet lap here. See what pace we can get out of this thing. Here we go.
The lap time was at 110.78.
Hey, that was wild, Richard.
Oh, just dropped into that one.
Yeah, fair enough.
There we go. Quiet lap. Oh, thank you so much, Boggy. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to save that for next week. Instead of having two codes at the same time, I'm going to spread them out. So, I'll wait for next week's round. I'll do a giveaway then as well. Which is, Suzuka. This time next week is Suzuka at sunrise, actually. 1 hour race. So no sprint, no super sprint format. It's the Enduro, in inverted commas, format. So we got 1 hour race. Ooh, a bit late on the brakes there, Dan. 1 hour race with a 40% 40% fuel cap, which means 2 pit stops will be required.
P3.
Right, yeah, we're definitely dropping Steve-O now. He's just hit turbo up ahead. Although, we are still in third. But, to go back to my favourite word from earlier in the race, technically we're in second because Clint, up in the head of the race, hasn't pitted yet. That guy's not pitted yet.
11.13.
Oh, late on the brakes there again. Now the fuel's coming down. The balance is definitely shifting. Balance of the car is definitely shifting. But I'm a bit too nervous to play around with the bias. Because I'm not quite sure which way it should go. I haven't researched it properly. Don't know whether I should flick it to the front or flick it to the rear to try and help with that. And probably to the rear, but I don't want to risk locking the rears up and then snapping the car. I'd rather just extend my braking zone a bit and play it safe because, yeah, like I said, I'm not in any danger of catching Steve-O for the win unless he makes a mistake. But I do not want to bin it from here with 8.5 minutes to go. Lockie in third behind, well, technically fourth, but third, you know what I mean.
You've just done a 111.10. Sector 1 is 0.36 off the pace.
Tony R. I'm using the default setup, but I have dropped the wing to 6. That's all I've done. Took a bit of rear wing out just to get a bit more speed on the main straight to help with defending and overtaking, and also to help rotate the rear throughout the corners. Which seems to be doing a good job so far, as long as you're not too greedy. I think I've got to keep it tighter there. There's no point cutting out wide to cut back in again. It doesn't seem to gain that much. I noticed that Steve-O was running a tighter line through that sweeping right. And maybe I'll try that.
Put all that a bit hard, did Scotty?
Having a shocker, boys.
Oh, Scotty Foster's binned it again by the sounds of it. Steve-O now 6 seconds up the road. Oh, that's asking everything of the brakes. You can see the the yellow and pink lights flashing on the dashboard there. Indicating that the tyres have locked up. Of course, no ABS in this car. No traction control. That's basically called left foot, right foot. That's your ABS and traction control in this Porsche Cup. No electronic aids. The car does have them. It can be enabled. I know in some real life series they do race it.
Leader's pitting now.
With ABS and traction control, but in this iRacing version they are disabled. As you heard on the spotter then, race leader is currently in the pits. That's Clint, running long in the AM class. There we go, we've got him. Past Clint, so we are now back up into second position.
Well done, Dan. You're looking really good. Come on, keep your focus. The car behind is catching. The gap's now 6.1, V2. That last lap was at 111.18. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
Pace is dropping off a bit here, down in the 111s now. Oh, I know that feeling very much, Colin. I'm very reluctant to drink coffee at the moment because I don't want to, you know, mess up the sleep patterns that I've got, which are very obviously messed up to begin with. But obviously when little Sydney Rose goes down for sleep, I need to be able to fall asleep at a moment's notice as well, and if I'm wired on caffeine I can't do that. So massive sleep deprivation here as well. Massive coffee deprivation, sorry.
The gap in front is now 5.0.
It's a terrible place to let you through.
Oh, Colin, you got 5 minutes to go, man. 5 minutes remaining, and then you can finally get yourself some caffeinated beverage.
Keep it together.
I got Steve Coe, Steve Kazamet, Steve Cowling. All the Steves have congregated
11.00.
on the main straight here. Right, 4.5 minutes.
Windscreen wipers just came on.
Yeah, they do that now.
Did you just spit out your window, Steve-O?
What's that, mate?
The track
I
temperature
think you must spit out your window and the wipers went on.
Celsius.
Yeah.
Just popped a loogie, mate. All the time in the world.
I'm doing a Tour de France, mate. I'm hanging a piss as I go.
Yeah, I thought he got a bit slippy through that right-hander there, mate. Through the final corner, 3 minutes 44 to go. Probably 4 laps at this rate. Yeah, I'm not getting back down into the mid 105, 110s, sorry.
That was at 111.
Stuck around the 111s at the moment.
0.25 off the pace.
Oh no.
Oh, big lockup as well. Not going to get pace with that kind of that kind of turn one. It's nice and steady. Just bring it home for a solid P2. Gonna need a yellow and red flag if Steve-O carries on like that. You know, what's the hazardous surface, whoever it is. Stuffed that one up. Coming up on Steve Cowling here. Thought he was going wide then. Gave him a bit of room just to be safe. Thought he was going to be binning it, so I was very hesitant into that corner. All good, mate.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 6.4 seconds. That lap was at 112.00.
Down into the 112s. Wow, that's slow, Dan. Steve-O doing 110s there. And you can see that the Red Bull alarm has activated itself on my dashboard.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
Sorry. Sorry to all the Dutch fans in chat. Very important potato if he's still here, or if he's watching the replay. I apologise profusely, but it's easy target. Easy target, man.
Oh, lucky you, poor bugger.
B2.
Sounds like Lockie's binned it behind. 1 minute 30. Okay, definitely got 2 laps to go. Whoa! Whoa, okay. Rear of the car getting very lively there. Definitely got enough fuel to make it to the end. Definitely got enough tyres. Have I got the stamina?
Time was 111.20.
111.2, that's not bad. It's not great, not terrible. 111.2 Rutgans. Keep it tighter, do the Steve-O line. That does seem to be a little bit better, actually. Gradually on the power, run it wide.
Okay, Dan. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
Starting the last lap, white flag here. Well, I'll tell you what, the first half of the race was definitely eventful. come onto the final lap here. Reverse grid definitely spices things up a bit. Managed to get up to second position within a couple of laps, and then eventually took the lead of the race. Had an awesome battle with Lockie. That was thoroughly enjoyable. But then Steve-O came along and spoiled the party just before the pit stop. And after the pit stop, I've not really been able to hang with him at all. Schutz is the sheer pace of that guy. He's just got it all hooked up today. Class of his own. But a couple of second positions is manageable. Is that so, George? I went from back of the grid to leading in class within 4 corners. I didn't actually notice that. Oh, that's right, because Mark ahead of me. And Lockie, they're in the AM class. That's right.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Let me through, mate.
Alright, here we go. Final corner. Move it to the right-hand side. There's the checkered flag. Second place from second last.
Stephen, sorry.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
We're on the podium. Good drive.
There's Steve-O. Doing his burnouts. Awesome drive, Steve-O.
Thanks, mate.
Let's do some burnouts as well.
Well done, everyone.
Yeah, that was brilliant racing, boys.
It's a testament just to make it to the end of this track in this combo, so yeah.
Like that.
There we
that
go.
First 10 laps or whatever. Fuck me, that was on.
Whew, it was intense. Lockie, that was some awesome side-by-side, mate.
Man, I hate that suck at this car.
That's not what I saw at the first half of that race. Whew.
Oh, I chopped off so much. I don't know if I'm scrubbing the tyres too much.
Oh, awesome racing, awesome racing. Should we go back and have a look at the replay of Lockie? Very quickly. Should we go and have a look at that fight? Is there anything you want to see from there?
If anyone wants a step-by-step lesson on how to throw away a podium, just watch the last 3 laps of my race.
Sorry to hear that, Richard. Thanks, Miguel. Thanks, Master Renderer. And Colin Burton has got a very good point in chat. 2 clean 0x races is probably the most uncharacteristic thing for myself, especially with zero practice. But maybe that's it then. 0 practice, 0x. Maybe that's how it works.
It's a good battle there for a bit.
All right,
been a good battling with Lockie as well.
Let's get this headset off.
Quick, like holy crap. You were getting 3
sweaty work.
I was like, fuck, I can't match that.
So don't go anywhere. So we're going to have a look at the championship standings, see how that all pans out. And we're going to have a quick look at the replay as well.
Well,
let's have a look.
I think
laps.
that's the problem then.
Race.
I think I gave you a small tap, lap 1.
There we go.
It got a bit contested. Someone on my
Send that volume down. Let's have a look at the far chase.
Yeah, right, okay. So
let's have a look at what happened at the start here.
Yeah, that's a lot of time lost over a lap.
So look up at the head of the pack there. So somebody
I should have probably done some practice.
gets on the grass and moves out the way, and then wheel spins it. That was close.
No.
Good avoidance there, Steve-O.
Practice was when I jumped into the server.
Yeah, so then
no, race last week. Yeah, sorry.
Go around the outside. They loop it up ahead. Unlucky.
Before I jumped in just to a test
Get nice and steady around the outside. I think JB got stuck with someone as well. Now up another position.
We'll go through the instance if everyone's keen to have a look.
We'll wait for Dan to wrap his stream up and.
Oh yeah, rightio. All right, we'll wait.
Then we'll just have a smoke or a pee-boy and
boys
and...
that's all good, guys. I can't hang around tonight. I've got to get back to nappy duty, so I'm going to wrap up and loveys and leavies with that one, unfortunately. But you go ahead with the incidents.
Thanks for racing, mate.
Yeah, mate, that was good.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Great battle in race 1.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You bloody did well.
Yeah, no practice either. Just first time I've been on the rig properly for a week. So, yeah. Thank you to Mrs. DDF. Default with wing at 6 on the rear.
Christ. Maybe I played around with it too much. And the setup.
I don't know if this set up this. I think it's more a matter of making it feel comfortable, right?
But yeah, I'll leave you to it on the instant stuff. But awesome racing. Love that. That was thoroughly
the best.
Enjoyable.
Even though it was nearly the shittiest track, it was the best racing.
I don't mind the track. You've got to drive to the track, right? I mean,
it's
Ohio.
bumpy as crap.
I like this track.
Suzuka next week, eh?
Yes, for the Enduro hour race.
Nice. Fingers crossed I can make it for that one. But yeah, thanks again for the racing, guys. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Good to be here.
You have a long weekend to do some practice.
Yeah, get lots of brownie points during the week, so you get you clear for Wednesday.
Exactly. That's the way I see it. All right. Look after yourselves, everyone, and
Dan.
Catch you soon.
See you, YouTube.
Bye, mate.
Bye, Dan. Bye, Mum.
Hey, mate.
Oh, AUSNZ SimRacing, gotta love him. Okay, so that is pretty much it then. That's how the first lap shook out. Let me just give this a bit of a fast forward here until we get into the battle with Lockie. Let's see what we're doing here. No, that's not right. What's the key command for fast forward here? I haven't bound it yet in iRacing. So Lockie goes a bit deep into turn 1, I think, and then we're side by side. Some good battling here. And I'll be getting around to the giveaway very shortly, by the way. So if you have entered the giveaway, then I'll be doing that in about 2 minutes, 3 minutes. In fact, as soon as this replay is finished, I'll be doing the giveaway. So count down for about 2 minutes, guys. So if you still want to be in with a chance of winning an iRacing membership for 3 months, for new members only, type into the chat !code and we'll give it a crack. So did I get past Mark first, or did Lockie just full on send it? I think Lockie was close, wasn't he? Let's have a look. So we're trying to get past Mark here. I think we'll just skip ahead this bit here. Trying to get past Mark here. So yep, there's Mark, and there's Lockie in behind. Okay, here we go. So I think Lockie goes full send here. Nope, he misses it. And then, okay, watch this. Lockie tries to send it up the inside. You do not go too wide through this corner, except when you do. I give him all the room. Just made it work. I dip a wheel onto the grass, and then he's all over me now. He tries to get up the inside. It's not going to happen. So I'm just defending. He's very close in the rear. And then he thinks about going through this corner here. Okay, watch this. As Aidan Millwood called it in chat, Lockie the Verstappen. He's not got any overlap here. He's got a tiny overlap. Miguel, sorry I missed your question there. I'm using the Oculus CV1. Oculus CV1, which is why the replay is a bit funny here, because I've got the headset resting on my legs. Normally, I'd go back to monitor view, but I want to get this replay done quickly so I can do the giveaway. Anyway, this is how the battle goes on. You can see, get the run on the outside here. Got him around the outside, give him all the room, that's close! And then keep it nice and tight. I could have braked a little bit late then, he gave me some nice space. But now he's on the inside for this one. And he just runs it out wide, gives me nowhere to go. I have to back out of it. And then that was it, basically. For the next few laps, still managed to get stuck behind him. I see Clint very close in the rear there. Clint gave it a good old effort. Definitely made me sweat a bit in the mirrors, much like Richard made me sweat in the mirrors in race 1. And then getting closer to Lockie. Almost snuck it up the inside here. And he runs it wide out the final corner. I dummy him to the inside. This is probably the fastest lap of Summit Point you'll ever see, and I think it's this one here. I think Lockie runs wide coming out of this corner here. There's a little wobble going in. That's it, he's wide, he's on the gravel, and pounce. That's how it works. Okay, job done. Right, that is the replay from race 1. Let me save this and let's go and do a giveaway. So let's save, and what's that, 992. Round 4. And let's have a look at the championship standings very quickly as well, actually. So that's saved. Let's bring it into the results screen. Where are we? Let's quit and let's go back. And let's go back into the results. So we can have a look very quickly at how these results are going to shape out. There we go. View results. So that is the race 1 results. I see we put some music on in the background while we wait. I thought it was a bit quiet here. There we go. Okay. Right, so that's race 1. And that is race 2. So there's the results. Let me bring the championship standings over. Because I have a spreadsheet I've nerded out. Because I've gone full nerd on this. I've created a Google Sheets that basically lets me copy and paste the results from iRacing into here. And then we work out the championship standings. So, Heat 1. There we go. Let's copy this. AUSNZ SimRacing. Copy this across. Boom. Okay. And then switch it over to championship standings. There's Heat 1 copy and pasted in. Now let's have a look at feature results. Let me copy paste these in. We can have a look at the championship standings. Where are we? Boom. There we go. So 15 people racing today. Bit of a smaller grid than normal. And we have some people who've not been classified yet. Got Andy Floyd, Stephen Cowling and Brendan Perry. Now the rules are that if you can't qualify in the top 5, then basically you are an AM driver. But Andy Floyd qualified it in 3rd. That was a hell of a lap from Andy Floyd. So I'm going to say Andy Floyd's in Pro Class. And then who's the other starters? Andy Floyd, Steve Cowling, Brendan Perry. So Brendan Perry was 2.5 seconds off the pace in quali. So let me change these classifications, and this will change the standings as well. So Mr. Floyd, give yourself a pro classification. Brendan Perry, give yourself an amateur classification. Steve Cowling, give yourself an amateur classification, and let's see how that affects the standings. There we go. Not too much, but that's where we are. So currently, Steve-O is now, he's extended his lead at the top of the standings from the previous round. So he's now 171 to my 147. I managed to eke out JB by a few points there. And Richard Mayer as well. Anton and Scott. Yeah, very low turnout today for this one. So that's where we're at. So that is the championship standings. Thank you for sticking with the stream. It's time to do a giveaway. Now, let me just bring this screen up. Here we go. There we go. Desktop monitor. Let's minimize this. There's iRacing. Let me bring Streamlabs across. Let's minimize this. Minimize that. So many windows. You think I'd have a pro streamer thing set up already, but nah. Will DDF get his stream right? Let me just give this a refresh, because I'm pretty sure that more people have entered into the giveaway than that. Let's give this a crack again. And thank you for the votes. 50-50 in favour of yes and in favour of no. There we go. That's more like it. So we've got 17 people. Can you guys see that? Yep, there we go. 17 people who have entered into the giveaway. Lovely stuff. So now I'm going to close it. So let's close the entries. And I am going to pick a winner at random. When I say I'm going to pick a winner, Streamlabs is going to pick a winner at random. So iRacing membership code coming up. If you want to claim your membership, send me a message on Discord. Can you get some drum rolls in chat, please? Bucko's already there. Bucko's already started with the drum rolls. I'm going to put the drum rolls in chat. Let's get some drum rolls in chat. I'm going to pick a winner, and Streamlabs will pick someone to win that code. And next week, big shout out to Boggy in chat, by the way, who gave us another redeem code, which is going to be on next week's stream. So if you don't win today, come back for next week's race at Suzuka, and there's another chance. So, drum rolls in chat. Let's get some drum rolls in chat. We're almost there. TDT Nimble with the drum rolls. Bucko with the drum rolls. And here we go. Let's pick a winner. iRacing 3-month redeem code is John Cavanagh. Congratulations, John Cavanagh. You have won yourself a iRacing membership for 3 months. So all you have to do, send me a message on Discord and I will get that code over to you. Maybe once I've had a shower and changed a few nappies and looked after that. But as soon as I physically can, John, I'll get that code over to you, mate. Congratulations. And if you didn't win, commiserations. But like I said, next week I've got another code to give away. So big thanks to Boggy for that. And thank you everybody for hanging out in today's race. Just to remind you again, championship standings. Where are we? That's what we're looking at. Next week, Suzuka, sunrise race, 1 hour, no reverse grids, none of that, just green flag, checkered flag, that's it. And again, big shout out to Bucko in chat as well for giving me that code. Get yourself a bacon egg sandwich and some coffee, Colin Burton. I'm probably going to have myself a beer and a cold shower and head straight to bed because I'm exhausted. Change a few nappies indeed. George, after that race, after those code browns, I have to probably start with my own. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Great to be here, and I will see you around. Love your work. Bye bye.